On the news tonight, Governor Soludo wishes Muslims successful Ramadan. More stakeholders commend Governor Soludo on improved security. President Tinubu calls on Muslims to be peaceful, patient during Ramadan. On the foreigns in the U.S. suspends military aid to Ukraine. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 080 022 00008. My name is Chidimma Oranwa, and now the news in full. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has expressed sincere felicitations and best wishes to Muslim brothers and sisters in Anambra State and across Nigeria as they commence the holy month of Ramadan fast. In his goodwill message, Governor Soludo stated that Ramadan, a period of profound spiritual reflection, self-discipline and heightened devotion, offers a unique opportunity for Muslims to strengthen their connection with the Almighty Allah, foster unity and extend compassion to those in need. The governor went further to assure that Anambra State deeply values the contributions of the Muslim community to the socio-economic dynamism of the state, encouraging our faithful to use this auspicious period to deepen their faith and pray for the continued peace and prosperity of Anambra State and Nigeria. The Anambra State government has clarified that it is not registering native doctors, but rather documenting them through their respective presidents general and local government chairman. Correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo has details.
Commissioner for Information Dr. Law Mefo made this known while speaking to ABS in response to recent rumors about the certification and issuance of identity cards to native doctors by the state government. Dr. Mefo explained that the documentation aims to ensure that only genuine native doctors operate in the state, emphasizing that only those certified as credible by their communities, presidents generals, and local government chairmen will be documented. He further stated that the process is entirely free of charge and urged native doctors to report anyone demanding money for the documentation.
Such reports are already indicating that some of these practitioners are not wanted by the people where they live. And that is precisely the thinking of the governor, that the only way to get this right is to start from the community. Let the community say those they know. It has to be total cleansing of the society so that Igbo genuine and true Igbo traditional religion will thrive. Genuine Christianity will thrive, and you have a society that is wholesome.
In Oka, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo reporting for ABS News.
Community leader in Oka, Chief Chingo Ba Okoli, has thrown his weight behind Governor Chukwuma Soludo's onslaught against criminals and crime enablers hiding as native doctors, saying that the governor's latest security initiative has dislodged criminal elements in the state. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha has details.
In an interview with the ABS, Chief Okoli, who noted that God is interested in rebuilding Anambra by enthroning Governor Soludo, noted that the governor is not against traditional worship, but against those hiding under it to unleash and aid criminal activities, as he observed that fake and evil native doctors were behind upsurge in criminal activities by encouraging ritual killings for people in pursuit for quick wealth.
Malana no Chukwu zitere Prof na Anambra ka ọ bụ gọvanọ Anambra steeti. Omenala abụrụ ngwa ọgwụ. Nwere mgbe gọvanọ Shishie na-eme omenala omenala. Omenala abụrụ ngwa ọgwụ. Omenala abụrụ mkparị mgbe na ngwegwe dị cheme road niile. Ọ bụrụ abụ omenala. Onye na-eme omenala anaghị agwọ ọgwụ. Ọgwụ bụ ire lụrụ alụ. Ọgwụ lụrụ alụ.
While declaring support for his second-term bid because of an unmatched record of achievements, Chief Okoli commended Governor Soludo for his achievements, especially in giving Oka, the state capital, a facelift.
Residents of Amudo Umuchi village in Ekulobia, Agota Canton area have sent a save our soul message to Anambra State government after they lost property worth millions of naira after floods submerged their residents and building during last week's rain. According to residents, the floods were caused by the slow pace of the contracting firm handling the Ekulobia flyover and road projects to complete the construction of drainages on the road. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike filed on this report.
Newsmen visited the area days after the rain. Residents were still seen in their numbers sweeping out water from their homes while counting their losses in foodstuff, electronic appliances, livestock, documents, among others. Some of the victims, siblings, Messrs. Indubisi and Chikezie Ezenwanwo, said their properties and businesses were destroyed by the flood and narrated how they had approached the contracting firm before the rains started over the blockage of drainages but were not given attention. Another resident, Mrs. Selina Ezenwanwo, while praising Governor Soludo for the massive road construction in the Ekulobia and environs, condemned the construction company for their neglect and causing them huge losses, forcing them to relocate, while the public relations officer of the company handling the project, Mr. Jonas Ezobi, acknowledged that residents made complaints about the blockage but explained they were necessary because of the work ongoing in the new drainage system.
My brother millions of naira, and I don't know where to start. So one of the company have entered this compound. That very day, this name, we don't have any other thing. We don't have any other option. Are we supposed to be begging them? Only what we're asking God is to just help us.
All Chuku Masolu don't allow the IMA. Manon don't yellow. Even Habia Vuru a trip of sand, all 100. Watching who got that. And as if I Fugodun, if I can milliwake Gaffey, Mamirizo Namahama, and I go Naba, Somba, Nanok.
This place is a flood zone. Even before now, he met me previous day. I promised him that the following day it is going to be done. So nobody knows that the rain will come that night.
Wife of the Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, Mrs. Nonya Soludo, has appealed to the State Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, to publicize the achievement of the government of her husband. Soludo's wife made the appeal when Dr. Emeka Odugu-led state executive of the NUJ paid her a courtesy visit at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike filed in this report.
She urged the NUJ to join in telling the public what Soludo government was doing so that the people would appreciate the efforts of the administration.
There will be Anambra before and after Soludo period. Before and after, and he's doing it, and by the special grace of God, Anambra will be where it's supposed to be after him. Anambra will be number one thing. So I encourage all of you to come on board to be part of the history. Thank you so much.
The state NUJ chairman, Dr. Dogu, told Soludo's wife that it was because she had proven herself a critical voice for the voiceless that endeared her to the union, resulting in the union honoring her as most supportive governor's wife, NUJ 2024. The NUJ chairman pledged further support of the council to the government, saying that the administration was on the path of progress.
And Your Excellency, you have shown class. Your Excellency, you have shown support. And the most inspiring is your humility. The most inspiring. Because there are times I will think there will be hushed down by your security aides and other people with some people around you. No! People were allowed to be themselves and we are mingling freely with people. It is wonderful. And we're happy that our governor's wife is doing that. It shows we are living by example.
Still to come on the news tonight, President Tinubu calls on Muslims to be peaceful and patient during Ramadan. U.S. suspends military aid to Ukraine. The news returns shortly. Join us again.
The Akukwe family and the esteemed Umundulue and Obiefuna kindred of Opaliko village, Eziowele, Udemili North local government area of Anambra State, with deep sorrow but gratitude to God for a life well lived, announced the glorious transition of their patriarch, Honorable Chief Sir John Obida Akukwe, KSJI, Ono-Eziowele, Ichiofonedu, aged 93. Ono-Eziowele was the third national president of People's Club of Nigeria and a former supervisory councillor for education, Old Idemili local government area. Survivors: Madam Regina Akukwe, Odibeze, wife; Professor Dr. Chino Akukwe, Engineer Chuka Akukwe, Barrister Dr. Wamaka Akukwe, Reverend Obinna Akukwe, and Dr. Onyeka Nicholas Akukwe. Children: Professor Osio Kabwe, son-in-law; Dr. Lucy Akukwe, Madam Judith Akukwe, and Madam Nena Akukwe, daughters-in-law, and numerous grandchildren. Burial arrangements: Thursday, March 6, 2025, 5 p.m. Christian wake at his residence, Obalike Ziowele. Friday, March 7, 2025, 10 a.m. Requiem Mass officiated by Archbishop Valerian Okeke at St. Edward's Catholic Church, Eziowele. Interment follows immediately at his residence with reception at Eziowele Civic Center. Sunday, March 9, 2025, 9:30 a.m. Thanksgiving Mass at St. Edward's Catholic Church, Eziowele. Ono-Eziowele, may your gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Announcers: Chief Dr. Chino Akukwe and Chief Engineer Chuka Akukwe, KSJ, for the family.
Welcome back. President Bola Tinubu has called on Muslims to utilize the holy month of Ramadan to embrace peace, patience, sacrifice, and service to humanity, which are the true essence of Islam. Tinubu made the call at the opening of the Quran Tafsir for the 2025 Ramadan at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, where he was represented by the Vice President, Kashim Shettima. He commended the country's religious leaders for their role in shaping the nation's ethical foundation and nurturing the consciousness of the society. Tinubu also urged Nigerians to pray fervently for the nation's peace, stability, and progress. A White House official says U.S. President Donald Trump has suspended military aid to Ukraine, sharply escalating the pressure on Kyiv to agree to peace negotiations with Russia. The move comes just days after a stunning public clash between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Trump, who is seeking a rapid end to the war. Trump had earlier declined to rule out a pause when quizzed by reporters, or any disruption in the flow of U.S. Army to the front line would rapidly weaken Ukraine's chance of beating back Russia's invasion. Congressional Democrats immediately condemned the pause as dangerous and illegal. It was reported that the pause had gone into effect immediately and imparts hundreds of millions of dollars of weaponry in the process of being sent to Ukraine. Rafael Onyedika has handed Nigeria a big boost ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Onyedika was forced off Belgian side the club's Brugge League clash with Standard League last month due to injury. The defensive midfielder was omitted from the matchday squad in the Belgian Pro League champions win over KAA Gent last weekend. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Orca. Follow us on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Our main points again. Governor Soludo has wished Muslims successful Ramadan. Most stakeholders have commended Governor Soludo on improved security. President Tinubu has called on Muslims to be peaceful, patient during Ramadan. U.S. has suspended military aid to Ukraine. Remember, the security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements of the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers: 5111 and 080 022 00008. And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you for joining us. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Good night.